Hello and welcome to another video from me. I'm Lucy Brand, founder of the Mystic Ministry and also lucy-brand.com. And today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics on manifesting do's and don'ts. So I've got some tips for you if you want to call in whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you're wanting at the moment. I've got some tips to help you call that in quicker. But before I start, if you would like individual help in manifesting your desires, whether that's better health, more wealth, more success in your business, then you can check out my website, because I do energy clearings, individual energy clearings, and coaching for people to really help you get to the next level. Okay, so manifesting do's and don'ts. So the first thing is to get really clear on what you want, what it is you desire. Because, and this may sound really simple, but a lot of the time people just don't actually know what they desire, what they want. And if you don't know what you want, the universe can't send it to you. So I would suggest just taking 20 minutes or something and just writing down what it is you really desire, what it is you really want at the moment. And also, this isn't fixed in stone as well. Our desires change over time. And with everything that's been going on and is going on with COVID, I imagine your desires and priorities have changed quite dramatically from what they were, say, a year ago. So it's quite a fun exercise to just reevaluate what it is you're wanting now, so you can kind of steer the ship and make sure you're going in the right direction for you. Okay, but the thing is with that is to not be really specific. Okay, because you need to leave some space or wiggle room, as I like to call it, for the universe to show up and deliver the miracles. So what happens is we desire something, and normally it's our human mind, our human consciousness, which wants that thing. Perhaps it's a new car, perhaps it's a new house, perhaps it's a lover, a partner, whatever it might be. It's come from ourselves, our minds. Whereas source or the universe, their consciousness is a lot higher than ours. It's a lot wider and more expansive. So what that means is that if we have our human desire, if we don't leave enough space for source to bring in a miracle, we probably get our human desire. But then if we leave it up to source and the universe, we'll get our desire and some, because it will blow our minds, because we can't quite imagine the greatness that we're worthy of. Especially if you're in a place of not feeling very worthy at the moment, definitely hand it over to source. So the other thing with this, I like to share this example. When I was, before I met my husband, I had a list of everything I wanted in a partner. And this list was quite extensive, and it was quite, down to what they were into and their clothes and things like that. And then when I met my husband, he's complete opposite of that. And I'm the complete opposite of what he thought he wanted. But the universe trumped it, because he ticked boxes I didn't even know I had. And we're far more compatible than the person that I described on my list. And we've been married for 10 years now and been together for 11. So it's like, I wouldn't have, source really delivered me the most amazing person. And it's the same with this house that we've manifested recently. Again, like, all we knew was like a couple of things. We had a couple of things on the list that was like more than one bathroom, views, double glazings and things like that, and in the Wye Valley, which is an area of green between England and Wales. But it's a big part. And we just said, right, that's where we want to move to. And then our dream house, far beyond anything that was on our list or we could have even imagined, we now live in. So it's that leaving that space so that source can really over deliver on what it is you're desiring. Set intentions. So I like to write mine out, and again, it's an intention. It's not a this is what I want, or this is a list or anything. It's just set an intention around what it is you're desiring. So if we take our house example, for example, it was a house with a garden in a village in the Y Valley somewhere. Okay, there was a few more things, but that's the basics. And I was like, how do we want to feel when we've manifested this house? And all manifest means is make real. That's it. It's just bring it into this 3D reality, because it already exists in the spiritual realm. You've just got it. Your job, if you like, is to bring it in, ground it into this 3D reality so you can experience it. So just, yeah, setting an intention. How do you want to feel? How would you feel once you've manifested your desire and what it is you want? And then this can be really difficult, this part, handing it over to the universe or source or the divine or whatever that higher power is for you. So what happens as humans is we tend to get really attached to the outcome, especially if we really, really want it. And again, I try to use the word, or I prefer to use the word desire, because desire is more body, it's more juicy. Whereas if you use the word want, it kind of implies that there's lack, there's a gap between where you are now and what it is you want, which there is. But on one level there isn't, because all it is about you becoming a vibrational match for what it is that you desire. So you have to hand it over. You have to release attachment. Again, the source can work its magic and deliver something far beyond your dreams, but also so that you kind of, when you let go, that's when the magic happens. When you stop holding on or stop focusing on it, on the desire, just for a bit. I don't know if you know, when you are distracted, perhaps if you, we can't at the moment, but if you spend an afternoon at a family barbecue or something like that, but you're waiting for something like an email or something else to come through, you go to the barbecue, you have fun, you let go, you laugh, you dance, whatever it might be, and then a few hours later you come and check your phone and that message has appeared that you were wanting or you were desiring. It's the same thing. Like, as soon as you are able to let go, release attachment, then there's the space for it to drop in, for your desire to drop in. And the other thing is to know that it's already done. So once you've asked for it, it will be delivered. But your job is to just release attachment and just know and believe and trust that it will come. There's also a thing of timing as well. So when we wanted this place, when we decided we moved, we decided in April that we wanted to leave Brighton, and we found this house in August. But literally, and this is the thing, we were visiting my parents at the time, and we'd taken the Monday off, and something nudged me, my intuition, which I did a video on yesterday, nudged me to check my phone. I don't know, it was 10:20 or something, and literally a minute before this property came on Rightmove, and I said, oh gosh, and I showed my husband. He was like, ring them. And so we did, and then there was another interested party, but we got to look around the property that day, and then we made an offer, and within 24 hours we got a new place to live, like less than 24 hours. And it was like, but the property, the people that were in it before weren't ready. The property wasn't ready until 2 weeks prior to it went on Rightmove. And so they needed their time to sort stuff out. So it's like the universe needs some time to rearrange things. Some things can be instant. And we had a few false starts. We found a few houses that we really liked, but then they didn't come to anything. And so you've just got to know that your one is coming, your one, and it's far, the one that we had now is far better than the other ones that we were looking at as well. So it's like having that knowing, having that trust, and then taking action. Taking action's really, really, really important. So with taking action, it can be a variety of things. So in the case of wanting to move house and finding a new house, we went through our loft. We ordered loads of moving boxes, proper moving boxes, and we started packing up the loft. And then we actually started packing up other areas of the house before we'd even got a place, before we'd we'd even got an appointment to see a place. Our house hadn't come up, but we were showing the universe that we were serious and that we wanted to move. Perhaps if you want to call in a partner, is there space for a partner in your life? Or is your diary so back, I know it's COVID, but is your diary so back to back? There's no space for relationship, because relationships take time, you know, they need nurturing relationships. They take time and time to get to know that person. Another example is like your bed. Have you got a single bed? Like, because there's not room for another person in there, you know. But whereas if you have a lovely double bed or a king size bed, like that's saying like, hey universe, there's space for someone else. There's space for a partner to be here with me. Or perhaps it's health. Perhaps you want to improve your health. And again, this thing of I'm just going to meditate and it will come, like that doesn't work with health, does it? Like you have to take action. And I know the gyms are shut, but there's loads of free apps out there. So perhaps you could join one for jogging, or perhaps you can join a walking club or something like that. It's like take some action and meet the universe halfway. Okay, so that's it for today. They were my top tips on manifesting do's and don'ts. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please send me some love. And if you've got any other topics you'd like me to talk on, then please leave me a comment and I shall create a video for you. And take care, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.